Hello everybody, welcome back to another Runelabs edition of the Seercast. In this relatively truncated edition, we're going to be talking about the current poll that is going on. But first, the people that are here are Liem.
Day Quest 2015.
Nope. Kitten?
Hello! I'm not dead, I promise.
Yet. Siroki?
Strength through chaos. On it.
That's it.
Yes.
Okay. Ernj?
Oh, hi.
Walter and Geena are in the chat, and we have a special guest, and that would be my smoke detector, which keeps... Thank you!
There he is.
Right on cue.
Which will not stop beeping. So if you hear beeping in the background, that's just my smoke detector being really obnoxious. But anyways, a lot of us are kind of busy right now, so we're going to make this a relatively short Runelabs podcast. We're just going to talk about the poll options and then look forward a little bit to the to the Runelabs month of May. So going straight into things, we have the poll is between Elf City waterfall fishing, a constructible museum room in your player-owned house, and a roaming Slayer Master D&D. So, first things first, we'll get to talking about Elf City waterfall fishing, which is right here.
Well, can I just firstly say that, do we really need more things in the Elf City Waterfall? I think that's on everyone's mind right now. Like, why? It's just like the Elf hype train. It needs to stop.
Well, technically, there's nothing in the waterfall.
Yeah.
You can.
Jeez, Lime.
City.
There's enough stuff in the Elf City.
Well, I mean, yes, but...
I want to leave at some point.
No! You can't leave!
No escape.
You are stuck here. But yeah,
This
so
is the game, guys. That's it.
that's
the entire game.
New tutorial.
It's like
All of those quests that you did beforehand, that was just tutorial mode.
Yep. Alright, so basically, it's Ferenc 2017's idea. His idea is to add a high-level fishing spot at the top of the Elf City waterfall in the small lake. The idea is that you would have to, like, kind of grapple up the cliff to get there, so it requires high-level agility, as well as high fishing levels. It's scaled based on your level.
Basically, it's for high-level people.
Yeah,
It's just OP because OP.
the XP is ridiculous. Like, fishing is not fast, and those are fast XP rates.
Yeah, like we've already gotten a ton of fishing experience from like the phenomenal aquarium.
Yeah, I know he says, oh, levels and XP rates can change. This is just an example, but 130k XP an hour is
That's a bunch.
a significantly larger amount than what we have right now.
For the sake of a very, very strained pun, that's a boatload.
It is in fact a boatload. I like his idea is that it works similar to Sarin mining, or mining Sarin stones, or whatever you want to call it, where the fish stacks, but you can't trade or eat them, and you can cook them, and they disappear, similarly to corrupted ore. You can use them in a reward shop to get a crystal fishing rod. You can enter fish flingers, and yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
It's
to be
just
honest.
OP mode.
Yeah. I can't wait to meet Lord Sturgeon, the elf fishing master.
Yep.
Jeez. Spelled Welsh. Styrgin. Actually, it wouldn't be GN.
Yeah, just be
Yes, I
GN.
suppose. Or maybe just even...
It could be GYN too. GNN, maybe. Now it's just STRGN.
Now it's just STR. It's strength.
This is a strength update confirmed.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And you know how many letters that is? 3. Halfway
Albert
through.
Odd
In
confirmed.
before Half-Life.
Confirmed.
Oh my god. The elf fishing master Sweck. SWYQ. Anyways,
Okay,
we
so
are
let's move on.
completely off topic. That only took 5 minutes. Moving on to the next one. The next poll option is the Wandering Slayer Master, Merida. It is put forth by Amascut, one of our podcasters, who for some reason isn't here right now. When you
Very
listen
Right
to
when you
this,
need it.
we are angrily staring at you, Fang. But his idea is that Murad is an old man, master of all forms of combat, and he is a Slayer master that is wandering the world, instanced for every player, and you have to go track him down by clues from the other Slayer masters, and you can get 2 super large tasks a day, pretty much, and get access to a kind of Slayer zoo under the Karazi jungle, which is completely useless content right now.
So it's good that it's adding places to it's adding places to go, or like adding reasons to go places.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yes, there does need to be a reason to go to the Karazi jungle other than for the single clue scroll.
Umli
thing.
wraps and holy water.
Please.
Oh yes, water.
Yeah.
Please.
Of course. I should go make some right now.
You should go make some holy water.
I think it'll go very well with the chaos cookies.
Because because the dark light isn't overpowered enough already. Even post-nerf. I go there for the wonderful graphics best in game.
Yeah. Favorite area. It looks amazing.
Best 2003 graphics NA. But yeah, the Slayer Master is usable by all levels of by all Slayer levels, so it's not locked to lower levels. You can the idea is that you have he has a separate reward shop where he sells a variety of unique but degradable Slayer items, like a defensive Slayer, like the ability to create a defensive Slayer helm that boosts defense while on task, pocket slot items that improve drop chances, so that we can still not get the things that we're looking for. And
Maybe I can get that for my Wildy Worm task. That way I can go mine Runite ore in peace.
and even weapon armor attachments to improve damage and defense against Slayer targets. So it's just a variety of kind of general Slayer upgrades, along with his own Slayer, the Slayer Zoo, if you will, where you put 5 empty slots, or where he has 5 empty slots for you to fill with whatever you want, and then he has a few others, it seems like, that are higher level than their normal versions. I guess probably similar to the way that mutated Bloodvelds and Bloodvelds are in their respective dungeons. But yeah, so this one is currently in second place. The waterfall fishing is in first, and I don't know if you guys have anything else to say about this one.
And in last place is...
Are we moving on already?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we're moving on.
Let's just go.
Wait, should I have not said that?
No, I mean,
No, it's fine.
if nobody actually has anything else to say about this, then we're just gonna move on
We don't
anyway.
have anything to say because like Fang's not here, which I find is very crazy.
Yeah. What? Anyways, so we'll move on to the Player Unhoused Museum. I think this is the one that
It was the one
that
it had lore.
it did have lore
Yeah.
and fixed bank spaces for those of us who have way too many quest items in our
I think
bank.
you mean way
Yeah.
too few. We need to clear out. We need to clear out those bank spaces so we can make room for more quest items.
Fair enough.
Do a quest
Totally,
that
yeah.
gives us bank boosters.
That's a good idea, actually.
I think I have a majority
That will
of
be the
base
most
boosters.
played quest in RuneScape history.
Quick, Runelabs that.
Quick,
Runelabs
Runelabs that!
Quick, don't steal my idea, guys. Oh. Give us bank boosters via quests. Make it replayable.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
That
Oh,
sounds
God.
perfectly balanced.
Actually, like
Yeah, completely
that brings
balanced.
up- it brings up like the whole incentive to replay quests and why that would be good. That I actually incorporated in my Runelabs thing, but go ahead.
Wait, say it again?
Shots fired.
We'll just keep going. I'll tell you guys about the Runelabs thing when you get to that part.
Oh, right. So, anyways, the Player-Owned House Museum room is basically the creator, Michael 7050, is putting forth the idea that the adventure does a lot of stuff, and those of us with quest capes know that there are a lot of mementos that we can take from stuff along the way, including an Elder Artifact. So, instead of letting the stuff rot in our banks, which it...
Actually, I think you
Often
mean
does.
2 Elder Artifacts. We can have 2.
Wait, what's the second?
The Staff
We
of
can
Armageddon.
steal the stone.
Oh, right,
yeah,
we do
steal
can have
yeah.
the Staff of Armagil.
Wait, the actual one or like the battle staff? Because I feel like we
No,
can
like
still
the
steal
actual-
No,
old
the actual one
Yeah,
from Temple
yeah.
of Ekov.
Good.
But yeah, so it just sits in our banks, and so instead of having it sit in our banks, why not open up a museum room in our player-owned house that will let us put that stuff on display, like kind of show off your quest artifacts, because, quote-unquote, let's face it, the Varrock Museum is useless.
That is so true.
Because it is.
It's so
Uh,
All
outdated.
their outdated information.
Like,
Yeah.
they don't even have a statue of Lorna. What are they doing?
I know, right?
Yeah.
See, that's where Zemrigal has it right.
Yeah, he like Zemo for king. And
Honestly, yeah.
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 We must have done so many things wrong. That we
We generally do many things wrong. Have you
Oh, yeah,
seen
that's
the
our
way
entire
that we
quest.
quest? Or maybe that's just me.
alright.
Anyways, but yeah, so it's basically there's a series of display cases that will store all of your quest items for you. If you've destroyed them, you can fill them automatically based on the quest that you've done. You can also get the idea has that you also can get XP from divination and thieving, because you can test your security system by attempting to break into your own museum.
nice.
Also, a la great heist movies. And you can build a Stone of Jas statue, because we need more of those.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's not a water fixture though.
No, it isn't. It is
We need
also
more
it is
pancake
also
jam.
not Jas hands.
It's not the soccer ball either. The football.
Can we build it?
No,
Can we
Mom.
only build it while wearing jazz hands?
Rip those of us who didn't get the
April Fool's thing.
April Fool's jazz hands. And yeah, you can build a Stone of Jas, gather up your books and memories, write a treatise detailing everything you know about it, clearing up lore mysteries, as if that ever will actually happen, and give you some XP, or you can hire a researcher to do it for you because you're lazy.
I know you could have Lovario over for tea.
That would be
I
excellent.
know.
Great.
But then they would have pulled it, and instead they would have had General Khazard.
Fucking General.
Lord Dacarius for yeah.
Fucking General.
Well, I do need another trained monkey in my house.
Another?
Yes, all of them.
How many do you have right now?
Wait,
God,
do you
I need
count
to get my census out.
I was expecting like 13 or something. Maybe
To get the
24,
manifest.
maybe?
24.
The manifest.
I can see that. But yeah, so this is an interesting idea, and those of us who enjoy the lore enjoy this idea. However, it is not doing particularly well, as you can see in the poll right now. It's
the fire alarm agrees.
yeah, the fire alarm
Yeah.
also agrees. It
It's a
says
shame.
my fire
Really
alarm
like
is an XP efficiency prod.
Yeah.
Damn.
Which is why we should get rid of it as soon as possible.
I agree. I agree. It should die in a fire. Anyways,
Oh, that...
Oh. See what you did there.
Anyways, but yeah. So, do you guys have anything else to say about this one, or is this?
We already mentioned the cutscene reviewing things.
Oh no,
Looks
we
like a
didn't.
For cool free one-off divination experience or whatever.
Oh, it's
Or what
right
was
there.
it?
Yeah, using your divination knowledge, you can transcribe your own memories into magical orbs, allowing you to replay the cutscenes you have witnessed, giving a bunch of divination XP, of course. Places a stress on your brain, though, so you can only do it once a day/week, whichever one works better for balancing.
So you lore gaze yourself.
You lore gaze yourself.
Yes.
For the sake of lore.
Is this like making a mind helmet? You have to like... Can we build that machine? Can we take that thing? Take
What?
it right from the elemental workshop? You have to like
Yes.
drain your mind in order to use it or something like that.
Just take out the whole ceiling and airlift it.
Don't
What the hell?
think!
Yeah. And it has a 5% chance of instantly killing you.
No, it has a 5% chance of teleporting you to level 55 wilderness and then killing you.
Yes.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter if
Broadcast.
you're in your house and you die. It's a safe respawn.
Yeah.
See? Exactly.
Okay. Then it broadcasts a big
Broadcast
game
into the
message.
world.
You start glowing like you got a wand of treachery and everything, it'll be great.
Yeah.
Captain Lime was an idiot.
Captain Lime is retarded and
He is now in level 55 wilderness. Please come kill him.
You get teleblocked.
Well, I'm
That's
glad
about-
this is all going to be canon.
It's all going to be canon. Or shot out of a cannon or something.
Yes.
Both.
Yeah, both. Alright, I think that covers this one, though. Anything else you guys want to say about the poll in general before we move on? Sounds like
Nah.
Like, you win some, you lose some, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We'd like to see the museum room get win, or if not the museum room, at least the Slayer Master because it's Fang's idea. But
Also, it would have at least some lore.
yeah,
At least some. And, like, it would give, like, an excuse to rework an area. But with the Elder City fit, we don't need that. We really, really, really don't need that.
at least the Elven Woods didn't.
Like, it would be cool. It would be. I would like it way more if this Elf City waterfall actually didn't happen in the Elf City and it was instead in the Karazi jungle. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
How about at
That'd
the
be-
backstory in Waterfall?
No, like, yeah, backstory and waterfall.
How much else is going to be there?
I don't know.
Well, there's already like the fly fishing. That's already had that little location thing. But I guess
barbarian
using
fishing?
the actual waterfall. Well, barbarian
waterfall.
fishing is just like grabbing fish with your bare hands.
But yeah, like these updates should be going to make us want to go to places we don't go to more.
There's a waterfall in Ashdale, I think. Move it
I
there.
think we can already fish on that.
Yeah,
I do think
for,
we
like,
can.
or whatever.
I think that there's something at the bottom.
The minnows, yeah, the minnows.
Just give unlimited XP.
Oh
The 10th
jeez.
level 1 fish that they added.
Make a lodestone there and just like piss off.
There's
people.
already a lodestone.
We'll make
Yeah.
another lodestone.
Make another lodestone.
More.
Make all the lodestones. Alright, so I think that covers what we wanted to talk about there. So we'll move on into, we'll talk a bit about next month's. So next month's Runelabs is Halloween ideas, am I right?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
Halloween/horror quest, and like there's a bunch of stuff that is like a la Broken Home last year, because that was like legendary what they did with Broken Home last year. Massive thanks to Mod Jack and Mod Deg. No, not Deg. Ollie.
Ollie.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just have to reflexively say Mod Deg every once in a while.
Deg face.
Yes.
Yeah, like right here. But this, one of the things I didn't understand is that this is a holiday for a small, it has to be small updates. But Broken Home was listed as a large update since it is the size of Varrock. So I just want to take a moment that Mod Jack and Mod Ollie, they designed a TARDIS. They got a large update out of a small update budget.
Yeah.
They did do that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because that's why they had all. The graphical update was so small, or the graphical budget was so small that they just had to
Reuse a whole bunch of stuff and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was
They had the-
still amazing.
Yeah, it was.
It's like the budget size of Swept Away or something, I think was mentioned.
It's just so
That one
ridiculous.
random.
But they still managed to nail it, except for that chair.
That damn chair.
But seriously,
The only thing that wasn't nailed down.
It was the only thing that wasn't nailed down.
So this month is pretty much the same thing. They're asking for a horror update or a Halloween update, and that definitely means that second place on Runelabs would be downvoting Runelabs ideas.
Nice.
But other than that, it looks like we got a fairly good lineup. We've got Hellring with his Spectres of War. We've got Chaos Lupus with his Festival of Zamorak, and of course the Chaos Lupus Werewolves shoehorn.
Of course.
We've got some desert stuff, and I'm pretty excited for that.
Who's that?
And,
Who's
We've
the
got,
Hitler and Amscut thing, or?
yeah, the Iclaren versus Amescut mini world event. We've also got Amescut's Broken Minds, Broken Home sequel, and of course we've got the ability to move rooms around into POH.
That
so-
Broken Home sequel was, I think Jack
Yeah, both
went
Jack
and retweeted it and was hyping it up on Twitter. So, who made that one? Whose
What,
idea was
Broken
that?
Minds? That was Fangs.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Fangs.
Bang again.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Fang.
Fangs should pretty much be a developer at this point.
Well, I mean, he's put so many of these ideas, and they've all gotten front page worth of votes at the
Well,
least.
Chaos Lupus also has like 3 on the front page, all of them involving werewolves.
Of course. What else would they be involving?
And of course, I don't like any of them.
Shout out to Chaos
Jeez.
Lupus.
Oh, I feel bad now.
And
Come
rip
on.
Like,
Lime, please.
Alright, I'll apologize.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
I apologize, Chaos Lupus, if you're listening to this. Your ideas are good. Araxar Quest is not.
Oh.
Cue Walter and Kitten rage. Go.
I'll take a quest as long as it doesn't say defeat Araxor.
That's
I
a
hope it doesn't
requirement
say
now.
that.
In
best
before
part
it
about
does.
the,
There are 4 to 5 of those now, Walter says. Rip.
Oh.
The best part about that Iclaren versus Amescut event is like just because of the way that those characters that are being sold to us, like in general over the years, it's going to be a very Bandos versus Armadillo situation. I feel it would be like cool, but
Well, I mean, it's not like Amescut's gonna die, because, like, she has
quest
She
series
has
to do,
plot
yeah, I
armor.
suppose.
she has plot
Araxor
armor, doesn't she?
Quest.
Plot armor. True.
So it's pretty much just gonna be like a skirmish if it was Iclaren versus Amescut.
They should go take over the cabbage face punch bonanza thing for a while.
Do people actually do that anymore?
No.
I hope we should actually do that after this cast.
As if that's a possibility. Lime, please. They do for bonus XP. Okay, fair enough. That's
Anyway,
useful
for-
for like Vic.
Should we just like briefly go over the ideas that are on like top of
Yeah.
the notes?
Can you give me a link to said
Siroki's got you.
ideas?
All right. So first we've got the Spectres of War, which is Hellring's idea, and it's basically it is it's an event so that
Like
you
a world
go and find
event.
all these old spirits that died during the world events, especially World Event 2. And you go and you defeat them and you bring them back to death, where they will be put to rest or turned into a pile of ectoplasm. And there will be the rewards, as he says, because the best way to gain support on your Runelabs post is
Rewards.
focus rewards.
Yeah.
We've learned this well.
Yes, there's going to be new divination outfits based on Armadillian and Bandosian head diviners, which is actually like a pretty cool idea.
It is.
And
What's the outfit?
they will give bonuses to the number of enriched memories gathered while training divination.
The real question is, does that give tail feathers?
No, it gets head feathers.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I get like wide and
I think
tattoo on my
I think
face.
Lime is just like fuming that I just said that. He's still silent.
It's fine. It's fine.
Go
That'd
Lime.
be cool. Like, will we be able to get like no eyes and then like the Bandos tattoo in front of our face? I'd be so into that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Especially better than those tail feathers.
Head feathers.
So, like, I'm not entirely sure how divination works, like, the enriched memories work. like code-wise. But it'd be interesting to see if they could actually implement that buff. Like, giving a bonus to the number of enriched memories.
We probably
And
could.
there's also going to be combat lamps, I assume, and a lore book, because we need lore. Like, seriously, lore.
Or
In everything.
Lore,
Yes.
lore.
So this, yeah, it's supposed to be it's a recurring event, so it's going to happen like tribute to Gothics. So I suppose it'd be pretty small, but it'd be cool.
Well, no, he's saying like it looks like he was saying that there would be like the lore book thing. It could be like Bandos or Armadil in like tribute to Gothic's lore book form, which is cool
And
because
also-
then we could actually get like an Armadil like talkie thing like we did with Gothics.
And also godless. Because godless
Who are the godless?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out.
Exactly.
Virago? Is their god is Virago now?
No, please no.
oh god no.
Please no.
Yes.
Raxor quest. I found it.
So that's Hellring Spectres of War. And do you guys have anything to say about that?
I can dig it. That's
Yeah.
about it.
It's good.
Looks interesting.
Like, it's, in my opinion, and I don't really just want to like dominate the conversation, but it's like it gives you perspective of like how an actual war devastates a countryside.
Yeah.
Because like there's always going to be aftermath, and this is the aftermath that should have
Yeah.
that should have
Not the
gone.
Lumbridge rebuild-a-thon.
Jeez.
Like this is the dark aftermath
Yeah.
that should have
Yeah.
gone along with the Mighty Fall, but didn't.
Yar. Yahar.
Is this Mighty Fall post quest dialogue or something?
Let's
Maybe.
hope not.
Let's hope not. Anyways, but yes, that's the top idea for this month. You can see on the screen the next few. We mentioned several of them. I think we've briefly poked on four of the top 5. Because we didn't
Yeah.
mention downvoting on Runelab ideas. Why does that have 186 supporters?
Because nobody can downvote it.
I see what you
Good
did
point.
there.
Yeah.
I don't think this is actually a small update. That's just like, oh, that would be cool. Anyways, before we go, we'll talk about yours, Lime.
Oh yeah, mine. So that people can make fun of it, just like I've been making fun of other people's.
That's what it's good for, right?
What goes around comes around.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fire away. So my idea. Do you have the link, or do you want
Yeah,
me
it's
to
up. I have it
chat?
up.
My idea is called
That's
On
dumb.
Hallowed Ground, and it is a small horror quest that's supposed to be in the light of Broken Home. And basically, what it's supposed to do is that all of those spin-offs that were supposed to come off the Myrique series, like the Day Alt storyline, which is my personal favorite,
Oh, jeez.
and like
Here
the
we go
werewolves.
again. It's the Seercast drinking game. Whenever Lime says day alt, take a shot.
Takes
It has
pretty
been
long,
like
honestly.
6
You're not
months since the
responsible
last
for
shot.
any
I'm doing them all a favor.
Please, Lime. Go on. Go on.
So like there would be Day Alt. There would also be like werewolves and stuff like that. So like Chaos Lupus will also be happy. And all
Wow.
yeah, I'm like on fire today, aren't I?
Oh, jeez.
Hey Alchemy, all that stuff. Draken had to like put all that stuff somewhere. And the player will have to go down into like some dungeon. This is going to be like a dungeon quest, a dark and scary dungeon.
Why are we dying? Oh,
I apologize.
Kitten
It's
posted
because-
something.
It's because my Runelabs idea is so scary.
Show this. Hold on.
The obligatory derail when I don't know what's going on.
This just showed up in our Skype chat. Just gonna throw that out there. Anyways, moving. All right, sorry guys.
Continue
Yes.
on.
Mission accomplished.
Moving on.
I'm not even mad.
Go Lime.
Okay. So it's gonna be a dungeon quest where the player is gonna have to go down to like find something, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of those monstrosities and stuff that that came in the aftermath of Draken's sponsorship of this experimentation. They will all be hunting you, and that could give way to a lot of really neat mechanics like rune crafting and prayer. That was one idea I've had for a long while. Maybe we could even have a tidbit of the relationship between prayer and runes. But I feel like prayer and runes, that should be a mechanic that's used more often. And then we've also got Hunter in there, which I had a neat idea with that one. Where, like, Hunter is a skill based on trying to find things that are hiding. So what if you use your Hunter knowledge to hide from the things that are hunting you?
Makes sense.
It's the whole switcheroo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, and finally, this quest will be based more around visual storytelling than long lines of dialogue, because one, it cuts down on the translation budget, which should better be used elsewhere, and two, I'm trying to be like really open to the the PVMer people who people who don't like quests, so they can just like breeze through it, while people who like quests can take their time. They can really absorb everything. And then there's rewards, which I have many. And, of course, well, Walter, they deserve to exist because they have votes, and I need their votes. Walter says, do they deserve to exist? To which I say yes.
For now.
The
For now.
rewards that I have is, one, a brand new pocket slot item that uses charges, but it functions as blood runes when casting spells. So that's pretty OP. But what that ties into is that there should be a replayability mechanic, so that when you replay the quest and fully complete it, it will give the pocket slide item an instant recharge. So there will be a continuing use to replaying quest. And even if this does not make it through Runelabs, I just want to stress that we should get more uses for replaying quests, so that there will be like more people will appreciate the
like that.
replayability of quests, and we can get more replayable quests.
Yeah, I like that idea. Like the idea of you've played the quest, you get the item, and then you use it for a while, and then to recharge it, well, you need to go back and replay it.
It'd be like recharging Dracon's amulet by beating Branch of the Darkmire all over again.
That would need to have a lot more charges than it currently does, but yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I've also asked for a new hunter area that gives charges to the pocket slide item for every critter caught, and also like some hunter experience, but that new hunter area should take place in the area of the quest when it's not in quest mode. And then there's some other stuff, including a new ability that will sap your own prayer while draining large amounts of enemy life points. No prayer is lost if you have a critical hit. And
Which is
that's
also interesting mechanic.
Because we need more combat abilities.
We need more Runelabs abilities.
Yes, we need more
Welcome to
Runelabs.
Runelabs.
Yes.
Specifically downvoting.
Yes.
Yes.
So that Lime's quest can get downvoted into Reddit
60.
hell.
To negative 60.
Negative 61.
I'm just
no.
waiting if they
Well,
nope. If they implement that, or if that becomes a thing, I'm just waiting to see somebody put a Runelabs suggestion, downvote this please, and just see what happens.
It stays at 0.
Probably. I'd probably just get immediately nuked, but I guess mission accomplished.
I was actually campaigning to try and get my idea some more votes, and somebody actually openly threatened me. They saying that they will do absolutely everything in their power to make sure that I don't win.
Well
I was like,
wrecked.
wow, screw you too, dude.
Wow. Dang.
Alright.
I know. I never saw him again.
Also, if anybody actually knows anything about it, I linked Runic Lord's idea in the thing.
Oh yes,
So-
I like that one.
If anyone wants to explain it, please go right ahead. As
Should
you know,
I
I am a
champion this
list.
cause?
Hold on.
Or my mouth is getting dry, so somebody else do it.
Hold on. Moving this over here. That is not... Oh, right. Shit.
Scale.
I'm trying
guess-
to pull it up, and I forgot that I have,
Here, I have it again.
There we
I'll
go.
give it to
Okay,
you.
I've got it.
Never mind.
It's a Song of the Ghost, a Halloween mini-boss and quest, or mini-quest and boss. Can't read. This is what happens after you've been studying and grading exams for the last 24 hours.
Or it's your proximity to me as you're
Or that.
slowly becoming illiterate.
or that. But the post reads, cracks have appeared in the basement of the Scytherite Abbey. The ghost of an ancient Icene general has been freed and is taking his vengeance on the Abbey. Players will have to summon the ghost of St. Elspeth and create a song for her to play in order to trap the ghost. Along the way, players will uncover various pieces of lore from the God Wars and at the end unlock a ghostly new boss fight. It'd be a relatively small mini-quest. Would reward Prayer and Magic XP, new lore book. Oh, it's the the Mazikon boss fight as well.
From the song Before the War.
Yep.
The Icene General, who is part gold.
You know what'd be cool? If also in that, in that lore it was told from the perspective of, like, some guy or something, if he was somehow featured in this somehow, if he became, like, a thing, like some ghost thing.
Would be interesting. But yeah, and then the idea is that he's a Icenic ghost that fight players after Song of the Ghosts. He's a mid-level boss with 75k life points. After they've dealt 25k damage to him, he will prepare a special attack. They'll need to activate the correct prayer to block said special attack and finally put him to rest. He drops stuff,
Ghost stuff.
including Saradomin-related items and a Divine Feather, which improves
like
the
a
boost of
scrimshaw.
different prayers. Yeah, and it's like a scrimshaw pretty much.
Helps with soul split and stuff, apparently.
Yep. So it's an interesting idea. I think his idea is doing reasonably well. Let me see if I can
Indeed.
find
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty far
Oh,
up
yeah.
there on the first page. Mine has
Are
slipped
you?
off. It has fallen off the mortal coil.
Song of the Ghosts. Where are you? Oh, there it is. It's right here.
It's like halfway down, which
Yeah, I
means
see it.
be in like 10th place after the great deletion.
Which will happen
Pushing.
soon.
It'll happen Tuesday.
Yep.
Where all the ideas that don't fit the bill for this month, they
Such as downvoting on Runelabs ideas.
they will shuffle off the mortal coil.
Or skilling titles. Or colorblind. mode,
Colorblind mode.
Don't
Or-
forget sarcastic skilling.
Or the several
Right.
Chaos Lupus will be... Probably a couple of them will get nuked.
No, I think they all fit the bill. It's just that never mind.
Well, I'm just saying because it's the same person with all of the different ones. It's like, we'll just use the best one.
Well,
maybe. Uh-oh. Shots fired.
To be fair, we do need colorblind mode, but it isn't for this month and really shouldn't be polled. It should just happen. Thanks, Walter.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I think this pretty much covers everything we wanted to talk about today. Unless anybody else has anything to say about what else? Any closing remarks on what we've mentioned,
you should vote for me.
aside from that? But yeah, then unfortunately, we don't have the awards are not going to happen today, but it'll just be a different feel to the Runelabs podcast. We hope you guys enjoyed it. We will be having the BTS cast that could not be done this weekend because of things and stuff. That'll happen sometime this next week. Stay tuned for that. And we'll have other. There's the world event this month, right? So
No, there isn't.
no, there isn't.
Unless they lied to us.
Unless they lied. They probably
Look at that
lied.
teaser in the post, but who
You guys
knows?
better have lied.
I haven't even looked at the BTS. That's how busy I've been. What
It's
is
the
there that
post,
we would
it's not
would
even the video.
podcast this month?
Yeah, it's
Anything?
It's exam season. There's not really unless they lied to us. There's not going to be anything really major except for the death rework. It's going to be a bunch of smaller changes.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well, on
fine.
the bottom, they say we should watch the sky, and then they post a picture of the guy with the telescope on the actual post, not the video. Here, I can push it real quick. Give me a second.
But yeah. So for sure you'll see a BTS podcast coming out of us. Probably later this week. Once my exams are over, which will be
My
a
exams
relief.
will be over on Wednesday.
As will mine.
I've actually got a psychology test tomorrow, and I guess there is a psychological reason for why I'm not studying for that. But
Oh yeah.
since I didn't study, I don't know that reason.
There you go.
Study the effects of a fire alarm going off every minute, and on the human psyche or something like that.
I swear to God. this
Gordon can be your test subject.
this fire alarm. Let me just go ahead and put this back up.
Anyways,
but yeah. So but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and from all of us at the Seercast, we will see you guys next time.
Zaru.
Bye.
Zaru.